What's up guys, Magic Knives here, and welcome to some Star Wars Battlefront 2 Heroes vs. Gameplay. I'm playing here as Rey, as you can tell, and I go pretty ham in this. I start off a bit slow and die quite a bit in the beginning, first half, but the rest of the game, second half, gets pretty good, so hope you enjoy that in the background. And hopefully I can bring some a few more gameplays videos to you guys just before the Modern Warfare full game comes out. As usual, I'm gonna play the campaign because I really think the campaign is gonna look good this year with Modern Warfare. And I'm not gonna do a walkthrough of it, but I will give you a review on it, most likely. So you look forward to that. But in this commentary, I want to talk about Hong Kong again. If you followed my channel or my videos a little bit, you will know I've talked quite a bit about Hong Kong, because Hong Kong is still having massive protests around the city and just in the area alone, and it's getting pretty bad, you know. Like, I've done 2 videos now, one back in like the summertime, which is like, you know, around the time when the whole Carrie Lam thing happened, about the whole bill or whatever. And then the second one was like near the end of summer, and the protests were getting worse. And then now it's like, this is the third time I'm talking about it now, because it has been taken up a notch even further by the protesters. You know, before they were just throwing rocks and like destroying stuff and things, and like they were counteracting against the riot police, in regards to them, like the riot police shooting tear gas at them, rubber bullets and all that stuff. But like, for example, the protesters now, they're throwing Molotov cocktails at people. Not at people, I mean, but like at police stations, at police, I'm sure. And like, they are like doing a lot of massive damage with Molotov cocktails now, which is pretty crazy. And you know, like October 1st was the 70th anniversary of mainland China becoming a communist country. And on October 1st, of course, they had a huge like celebration and a demonstration as well of their military force, because of course, for China, as far as China is concerned, they want to show off how much power they have, just to, you know, try to intimidate the Hong Kong people. And even the premier of China even addressed Hong Kong and just does not want the whole Hong Kong thing to continue, and like wants it to stop, obviously. But of course, that just really increased the volume of protest activity in the Hong Kong region. And as far as the actions that the police are now taking in Hong Kong, the rules of engagement have changed now, which is even more terrifying. Because up until this point, they have not been authorized to obviously shoot at the protesters, because that would be really looked down upon, and you got a lot of PR, like it would just be a PR disaster, obviously. But now the rules of engagement have been modified, because now, according to like Chinese news that I've been watching, with my mother and everything, because she's staying really like up to date with the news in regards to what's happening in Hong Kong. Like, now police have a new rule that they are allowed to shoot at the protesters if like they feel like they are being like attacked like really badly, right? Like with the like intent to kill the policeman or whatever, right? Something like that. I don't know the exact details because my Chinese is not that precise, and I haven't really been able to dive into it myself entirely. But now, like, I believe a couple people have already been shot and killed by the riot police themselves, and of course, it's just creating more havoc for the protesters, and it's just nonstop, like, continuing. So, and obviously, Carrie Lam has nothing to really say about it, and has no sympathy for the protesters, just wants all the violence and stuff to stop. But, you know, really, like, the protesters have been really causing a huge amount of damage now with the now that they're with the use of Molotov cocktails. That I've seen some, they've had like slingshots now. And you know what, I will not be surprised if it keeps going up a notch, you know, like either two things. Like, the way I see it, there's gonna be either two outcomes of this. One, it's gonna be another Tiananmen Square incident, which again, I pray that it will not happen, because if it does, again, international nightmare. Like, the world will stop, will just, again, like, you know, take a like just be all over like China for doing such a thing, you know, especially in the 21st century. Or the other outcome would be possibly some kind of civil war, you know. I don't know how big of a scale we'd be talking about in that sense, but that might be the other outcome. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'm pretty concerned about it, obviously, but, you know, just tell me your thoughts. Thanks for listening to the commentary. See you guys in my future videos. Peace out.